Hi, and welcome back. Today we got a great opportunity to give you a video tour of the Renegade Verona that we have here in stock. We've taken the Renegade Verona and we've hot rodded it. We've added a lot of IWS features. We're going to share with the world some things that we think really separate an IWS Verona from any other Verona out there. So as we start the video tour and we begin to enter inside of this coach, you'll see that it has the traditional Renegade boot step. It gives you a nice place to store your shoes underneath the step. I recently went to Alaska in my Renegade, and it was really nice when my shoes were muddy or wet to go up the stairs and just kick them off and slip them up underneath the stairwell. Now as we moved inside of the coach, we're going to give you a nice view here of the interior so you can kind of get an understanding of what the colors look like and the feel of this coach. I personally owned a Verona and drove it all over the US, and we absolutely loved it. We had the twin to this coach, and that's where a lot of the upgrade ideas came from. As we were out on the road, we found some things that we would like to change to really improve it. Here you can see the dinette has slide-out drawers underneath it. It's a great place for storage. The table comes down so you can turn this into a bed, an extra sleeping area if you want. It's very easy to move the table up and down or to convert this thing into a sleeper bed. I think Renegade did a really nice job of putting the colors together and keeping the craftsmanship. As you can see here, there's tons of storage in this coach, and it's all handmade maple hardwood cabinetry. Now we're going to move over and into the living quarters. I call it the living quarters area because it's almost like the movie room. Renegade's done a fantastic job of designing and installing this L-shaped couch, and what it does is it kind of brings a little level of intimacy to living in an RV. The sofa also folds out into a bed, so it's a sofa sleeper. Another great thing that Renegade did in keeping with their form versus function is they installed a 110 outlet there on the wall, so if you're sitting in the sofa, you can plug in a cell phone. You know, these are just little features that really add up over the long haul that make things a lot more enjoyable when you're in an RV. Here you can see we've brought the seat belts out. There's 2 seat belts in this, so if you want to bring 2 extra guests, you'll have a safe and secure place to seat them in. You'll also see there's a lot more overhead cabinets over the sofa. Now as we move to the overhead compartments above the sofa, it's got very good hinges on it. I want to point out that there's 9 storage cabinets here on the driver's side. Renegade's also done a nice job of varying the lighting levels in the coach so you can set the mood. I found it's been really nice when we have guests to be able to adjust one light down, to leave it as kind of a night light. Now as we begin our journey around the inside of the living quarters and the kitchen area, we're going to show you the beautiful cabinetry that's in this coach. And this pantry is just fantastic. They're really big and deep, so you can store lots of stuff in it. And on a long trip, it's just very handy to have lots of storage space and compartments to store different things, so you can put canned soup here, macaroni and cheese and stuff like that. Renegade uses full-length drawer slides on all of the drawers. In this coach, we've equipped it with a washer and a dryer, so you have 2 individual units that does a lot better job than just the all-in-one washer and dryer. Now we're going to go ahead and pan around and talk a little bit about the entertainment center. As you can see, there's a large flat screen LED smart TV here, and the viewing angle is just perfect. There's some great overhead storage compartments here, great place to put videos. There's nice storage cabinets underneath the TV, and there's a nice little shelf right there, which is a great spot to put the remote control, maybe your cell phone when you're parked. It's just a kind of a nice little ledge to have. We open up these compartments, you can see there's more places to put your DVDs and games and stuff like that. It's just a real nice utilized storage compartment. Now as we move around into the kitchen, we're going to take you on a step-by-step tour of all of the amenities that are inside of this coach. I'm hoping you really get the full experience of how nice this kitchen is and how well laid out and organized it actually is. It's got a nice angled counter on it. Lots and lots of cabinets, and as I mentioned before, they're made from solid maple. They have full-length drawer slides on them. Just great utilization of space. This is where the Blu-ray DVD player is mounted. There's also a provision up there to install your DirecTV receivers, which we can do here at IWS for you. This coach also has an 18 cubic foot residential refrigerator in it with a slide out freezer. I have this exact fridge and freezer combination in my personal Renegade coach. I've been very happy with it. It's really nice. You know, we were recently up in Alaska and we caught a bunch of salmon. It was nice to have a large freezer where we could store lots of fish and keep it frozen on our trip home. Can't say enough good about this refrigerator that they're using. Here's a close-up of the door latch on it, so you can lock the door on both the refrigerator and the freezer so it doesn't come open as you're traveling down the road. This coach has a convection microwave in it. My wife and I enjoyed it so much that we actually installed one in our own home. If you've never used a convection microwave, it's really something that's very handy to use and very enjoyable for us. This is a 3-burner gas stove. It has a spark igniter on the left. Very high quality stove. It does a great job of cooking. I think you'll be very happy with it. You can see some of the decorative backsplash installed on this coach. There's a 110 outlet where you can plug in your coffee pot or a toaster. Now as we move into the sink area, you'll notice that it's a single form sink. It's really nice, big and deep, so you can get big pots and pans in it. Renegade's been using the residential sprayer with a pull-out nozzle on it. It's been working out very good in the coaches. Customers have been very happy with it. As you can see as we pan around, the quality is everywhere. This coach is just, it's such a step up over anything else in its class that you really need to see it to believe it. And especially when, you know, we've added all of the IWS additional touches to it. I think you're going to be absolutely blown away by this coach's performance and its usability. Now we're going to move into the overhead compartments above the driver and passenger. And the things that I want to point out is just that there's lots of storage, especially over the passenger and driver. The center compartment houses all of the controls for the coach, so it's very easy to walk in and stand flat-footed and look at the controls at eye level. They're not hidden or down where you can't see them. Renegade's done a great job of making everything easy to read, and when you buy a coach from IWS, we include our Advantage package with it. So each one of these components we have on your own private iPad, and these videos we don't share with the public. They're for our customers only, and you can watch the videos and we show you step by step how to use all of the components inside of your coach. Now, as you can see in the compartment over the driver's door, there's a 110 outlet. It's a great place to plug in a cell phone charger. Now, as we slide the curtains, we're gonna take you through a tour of the cab area in it. And the first thing we're going to do is slide the passenger seat around so you can see what it looks like when it's facing the rear of the coach. Both of the seats on this coach are air ride. They both have folding armrest in it. It's just a very comfortable coach to drive. And here we're showing you the tilt and telescoping steering wheel. Some of the upgrades from 2017 that you couldn't get in 2016 is the leather wrapped steering wheel and the 2-stage engine brake. Great upgrades that we lobbied hard for, and Renegade answered the call. This coach also has the Allison 3000 series 6-speed automatic transmission. It's probably, in my mind, the best transmission on the market. It's really hard to believe how easy these things are to drive, and the turning radius on it, it's just phenomenal. Many people say it's just like driving their pickup. Now as we move around into the dash panel, I want to talk about some of the features here. You know, you have the powered windows up and down, the door locks. This coach is also equipped with heated mirrors, which is really nice when you're out on a cold morning and your mirrors are frosted over. You can just turn that switch on. But another neat feature of this coach is that it has the Cummins C-brake in it, which is a 2-stage exhaust brake. I think it's a great added feature for 2017. We've been a big fan of it. You know, you can choose the engine braking from low braking to high braking. We've started installing our own air lowering system, and I think it's very critical that you have that. You'll be able to just flip a switch and lower the rear of the coach with the air ride. It really helps to level the coach if you're on unlevel ground. Some of these options are things that you can only get at places like IWS, where we're really trying to do the absolute best we can for these coaches and our customers. The other thing you have is you have the trailer cameras. So how that works is, if you want, we can install a rear view backup camera on your trailer. You'd flip that switch up to trailer, and then you could see behind your trailer with the backup camera here on the dash, or flip it to truck and you'll just look out the back. Another added feature that we're doing is we're upgrading all of the stereo components on these coaches. On this particular coach, we've installed an 8-inch powered subwoofer, 4 focal mid-range speakers. We've installed 4 tweeter speakers. We're just adding things that really make driving and owning one of these a true experience rather than just a run-of-the-mill. You know, when we put these IWS upgrades on them, it just takes it to being just a spectacular coach. Now as we move back, we're going to take you into the mid bathroom on this coach, and this is a really nice option for guests. It was nice to have guests come in and just use this bathroom and not go into the master bathroom. You can also see the quality of the construction in here. It has a full porcelain toilet with a macerator system on it. This toilet is full digital, so you can also press them both at the same time to evacuate all the water in the toilet as you're traveling down the road. Now as we move through the sliding doors and we move into the master bedroom, you'll see we have a full king-size bed in it, but we've gone a step further and we went to a mattress company in Boise and worked with them to develop a mattress for us. On this coach, we've installed our IWS Leisure Posture Form Plush Top Mattress. As you can see, there's USB outlet and a 110 outlet on each side of the bed. A little shelf there so you can put your cell phone on or a bottle of water while you're laying in bed. As we move around into the wardrobe area, you can see they've done a great job of creating a lot of space in this coach. On the forward compartment here, you'll see you can move that bar out and put long dresses in. You can also have storage underneath it, or you can just use it as a clothes hamper if you will. The master bedroom is equipped with a Blu-ray DVD player. Now as we move into the rear bathroom, you're going to see there's lots of storage, lots of light. They've done a great job with this space of making it very useful and usable. Here's a shot of the vanity. It seems like everywhere you look on a Verona, there's a storage compartment. Here's the second macerator toilet in the rear. I just can't say enough good about the macerator systems. Now as we move around into the shower, you can see it's very spacious. Has a skylight over the top of it. It has built-in shelf, built-in seat, nice and big and spacious. It's just a really nice shower, and that's very important when you're out on the road for long durations. You know, we were recently a month in Alaska and showered every night in my coach, and it was nice to have that big feeling of spaciousness around you. Well, as we begin to wind up this video tour, I sure hope we've done a good job of explaining the Renegade Verona with the IWS upgrades. And I want to invite you to watch the exterior video so you can see some of the other things we've done. As always, I want to thank you for all of your time, and I hope you stop by and say hi sometime. Thanks again.